going on, Nitro gang? Welcome to Friday Night Nitro. Special thanks to all of you for being here. I hope you guys could appreciate today's topic because, guys, I'm going to tell you something. This is a really nice HPI Savage. The problem is the front end, somebody really didn't like it, okay? They must have hit something real bad. Okay, we got ourselves the Nitro gang here in the stream. I'm actually warming up the printer right next to me. Give me about a minute and I'll tell you what's going on because this is going to be exciting. We got Terra Curry here, a big fan of the Savage. And this, in fact, is a very nice high-optioned one. 3-speed and reverse. And maybe at the end of this video, I will go fire this up. We got Lotus 420. We got ourselves Nitro Queen Melissa, Sam, JR's Moto Madness, my good friend No Music RC. He recently picked up something very interesting on eBay, he was telling me, okay? But he's a top secret agent member of the Nitro gang. Can't tell you what it is, all right? Maybe I forgot, but that's not the case. Just can't tell you. Okay, we got ourselves Chris B. Sam goes working on Kyosho Fox. That's right, man. I remember that one. I actually sold it a while back, all right? So, we're going to get talking about the Savage. I got a couple of print parameters here. Let me just make sure everything is good to go. I am test printing. What's up there, Hoser? Hoser1, how you doing, man? I appreciate your comments on all of the shorts, you know? But this ain't a short. This is going to be a long video, man. So, I hope we're ready. Now, let me see. I got to set up some situations here going on. Let me just change some of the print parameters. We're gonna get down to business quick, okay? Bed temperature 70. Let's go to 75 on the bed temp. You like to go to bed when it's warm, you know? 230. Let's do 232. I feel like 232 is a good number. All right, everybody. It's going to warm up. Let's hope nothing bad happens. I'm going to print something really exciting. If this print works, I will make a couple and I will send them out to the channel members. Now, what I'm printing right now is with a new filament, okay? It's a new filament. It's not the one I normally use. So, guys, you got to pray that it works because if it works, we'll get a bunch of crap for free, okay? Well, not really free. More like this takes like 2 hours. But, you know, whatever. What's time? Time is money, as Trump likes to say. You know, but now, if you look at time is money, Trump got no time left because he has about a $400 million settlement he got to pay out, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, No Music RC here with the confirmation. You got the HPI Savage Quad Body Edition, the Steve one. Not the Steve Jobs one, right? Because, like, you don't want to get that one. It doesn't live long. Kidding around. That guy did a lot for everybody. And also, you know, putting mercury into the environment. Okay, we got A2RC. All right, so it's going to start doing something. Let me make sure if it sticks to the bed, then we'll continue. But we do have to start working on the Savage. I do have a couple parts here. If you want to take a guess, yes, these are going to go onto the truck in a little bit. But I am actually missing a couple of very important parts that I need for this. Okay, that one RC guy, what's going on? I just saw we had Island Duke RC. Sorry I didn't see you there for a minute, man. How you doing? Michael and Zatari all the way from Australia. Please let this filament stick to the bed. If it doesn't stick, this won't work. Oh, please let it stick to the bed. Okay, so far looks okay, guys. We're not really watching the print right now. Oh, please let it stick to the bed. Okay, so far looks like it's sticking. Who wants to take a guess what I'm printing right now? You can't see it yet because it's like really slow, but this is just forming the base. It's just forming the base right now. Well, this is a part that everybody needs. This is a part that everybody wants. So let it lay down its base layer right here, and I'll tell you what it is, but this is not actually the part for the Savage yet, okay, guys? Not the part for the Savage. I figured while we're all here together, I'll put on a really dumbass looking shirt and print a couple parts. So we got John Goodwin, how you doing? All right, let's see what you guys doing. Chris B with those googly eyes. See, we got Woogie. Is Woogie Nitro here? Oh yeah, Woogie Nitro, how you doing? All right, Michael and Zatar goes, it's a cake topper. So actually the other day somebody asked me to make like a cookie cutting thing, but the thing is, there are no files on those cookie cutters, okay? There's no cookie cutters watching this channel. All of you guys are smart and unique, and I appreciate you being here. So we're going to this is just like laying down the base layer. I'm not really going to show you this right now. This is not the Savage part, but this part will be able to be used in basically everything. Okay, what's up there, Al Casa 52? Sickening. He's out there making deals in Long Island. All right. As soon as it does anything interesting, I'll tell you guys, okay? But for now, just take my word for it. So, in the thumbnail to this video, what's up there? Stone FPV, formerly known as Jeremy Stone. Guys, if you want to go to Jeremy Stone's channel for Stone FPV, you will see the best flying drone action in the world, okay? I told him to write me a book about it that I want to learn. Kidding around, okay. We got Nitro RC and Electrics. How you doing? He goes, ballooning tires, pizza cutters. That's not a bad idea, bro. Okay, we got Judge Joe here in the stream. He goes, make a Savage cookie cutter. Melissa, write that down. That's a smart-ass idea right there. I like it. That's a good idea. So I'm going to learn some modeling software. I was in a conference the other day with Hellfire 08. You know, we were talking about, like, Savage gearing. And he goes, bro, you got to make some parts. And I told him, okay, I'll do it. Anyway, let's continue while this is just putting down its base layer. It's not really printing apart yet. So this is a Savage. You guys might remember. I got this one a while back. Anybody remember when I got this one? And yes, I will take the body off and I'll show you. It's actually a really, really nice original one. I'm pretty sure this was a Savage 25 at the time period. It might have even been the SS, because these would have been the Savage SS wheels, the dirt bone wheels. They're in pretty adequate condition. But this one has something most Savages don't have. You know what that is, guys? That's a 3-speed trans and reverse. And yes, they actually all do freaking work. Now today, when I finish doing whatever it is we're doing, oh my god, it looks like part of it is messing up. Okay, hold on a second there. I'm gonna give it like 3 minutes, because the print time is like an hour. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes, and we'll see. Hopefully nothing here messes up. So I'm printing with a really soft filament right now, which is basically like a rubber filament. Not rubber, but it's TPU. It's basically what like phone cases are almost made out of. This is not like the most high-end printer, so if it messes up, we'll go back to like generic filament, okay? So generic filament I have over here. I've already printed a lot of things with this already. If you want to take a look, this is one of the items I've printed. This is a Super Nitro bumper, everybody. So this is, you know, PLA is basically the cheapest filament. It has the lowest temperature handling qualities. Also is not oil and gas resistant. So other filaments generally do have better specifications when it comes to that. But I gotta say, this bumper honestly looks very, very nice. The Super Nitro RS4 bumper. I did check the screws. The screws would go in perfectly into, you know, obviously it's not threaded, but, you know, the screw will self-taper when it goes in. So this is one little success story. We got Benjamin Martinez here in the stream. Him and I are out there making printers usable. All right? Anyways, okay, we got DJ Cool LV. How you doing? Every time I see your username, bro, I think like of my Lincoln LS cooling control valve and it having, you know, cooling problems. Sickening, man. Okay. Now, A2RC goes, you need to use ABS as a minimum. So this is TPU. It's basically in the same range. Now, this is like the world's cheapest printer, right? But it will do something. So let me give it some time and we'll get down to it. We have Texas Hill Country here in the stream. So let me show you guys this Savage while we're here, while we're waiting here, right? Forget about the printer for now. So take a look at this Savage. God, this is heavy. So the question is, anybody remember where, when, why I got this? Because actually pretty much every RC I get has like some actual story to it, you know. So this was purchased in the same video that the Kyosho FW05T was purchased for a giveaway. Now, during that video I basically made a decision. I'm like, well, I'm going to fix one, give it away to a deserving winner, and you guys might remember there was an actual winner. Pitbull Air Cooled won, fair and square. And the other car, which is this, I kept for myself, right? Now, should this be a giveaway? No, I like it. Okay, I don't have a 3-speed with reverse Savage. This is my only one. So let me see what you guys are saying, and we will continue. Michael Sucha is correct. Bro, how did you know? How did you know, Michael Sucha? How did you know? It's genius. All right? All right, so it's going to start printing. I hope it doesn't mess up. This printer really isn't designed for the type of filament I'm using right now. So let me show you guys what's going on. This is just like a little bit of a look. I know it's kind of hard to see, but hopefully if the print sticks. Okay, it looks like it's sticking. It looks like it's sticking. Let's give it about a minute, and I will continue, okay? Yeah, Nitro Junkie goes to that one guy. I like metal. Guys, I like metal too. You know, well, I don't know if Avenged Sevenfold is metal or not, but, you know, I think at one point they were. What's up there, KGM? Guys, congratulate KGM for hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. I was on his channel yesterday during his, you know, very well-deserved 1,000 subscriber party. Okay, him and I were just chit-chatting about some stuff. It was a pretty good conversation. You know, I asked him a couple of questions about armas. He answered almost all of them, which is great. You know, and we talked about, you know, real life things. You know, like two adults. Okay, no bickering going on. Great people in the chat, and I'll be back to his channel sooner or later. Okay, anyways, we're gonna continue. Let me show you something under this chassis. You guys gonna look for servos, okay? I want you to count the number of servos there are. Okay, so count the servos. How many servos are there, everybody? Go ahead, count those servos. Because I know most people out here have probably never seen a Savage with 3 servos. Because, like, why are there 3? What are you doing, dual steering? It's reverse, guys. Reverse. That's right. It's the optional reverse module that's installed in this old school Savage. In fact, long ago, reverse was a real big priority, right? Today, the only truck that has reverse is the Revo. Unless anybody else knows what has reverse, I don't. Now, let me wait a little while because I want like the base layer here to print. And damn, an hour left. I'm gonna have to order a pizza, bro. Okay, Dan Y, how you doing? He goes, needs 3 because 2 will fail. Most likely you're correct. But in this case, it's vintage, so we're not gonna kill it, you know. But, so Dan, you have some of these. These are head protectors I'm printing right now. So if we're out at the RC track, bro, you're getting the first head protector because I know when you run your RCs, you don't hold back, man. You don't hold back. And, you know, it's not like I tell you to, like, try to kill them. I want people to know I don't do that. You know, but, like, you drive them like you drive them. And then you need a head protector because you deserve it. Okay, we got Lotus 420. Special thanks for being a channel member for 24 months. And Dan Y being a 3rd level high tier member for 19 months. Sickening. Okay, it's a little slow now because it's still putting down the base layer, but it's going to get a little faster. Now, you guys remember what went down with this Savage. So this is the Savage that had a bunch of Integy parts. I removed the Integy shocks. I've installed the regular Savage big bore shocks from like the regular Savage 4.6X. You know, I saw the post the other day. There was a comment in the Nitro Gang Facebook group, and someone asked, you know, like a pretty normal question. But honestly, I didn't respond because like I was busy. But the question was in the Nitro Gang Facebook group, you know, the person had a Revo, and they kept saying the Revo shocks keep popping off, like the caps off. I've never had Revo shock caps pop off. Has anybody ever had Revo shock caps pop off? I've never had that. And I went through the comments. Everyone's like, "Oh man, you gotta get the, you know, the Integy aluminum shocks. You gotta get the shocks, whatever, aluminum." Terrible idea. Terrible idea. I mean, if your stock Revo shocks don't survive, I'm sorry, guys. Maybe it's just me, but like, no Integy shocks are ever gonna survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Monty Kriska Jr., Jay-Z for Days, Nitro Junkie. How you doing? He goes, the T-Max Classic Revo and Kyosho Nitro Tracker are the only Nitros RC that come with reverse. So the Nitro Tracker is discontinued, like it's gone. I don't consider that anymore, but that's a good observation. I appreciate that. The T-Max Classic, it's also basically cut now, right? Probably going forward, it's going to be done. So I think only the Revo is the last one actually being made that you could easily get with reverse. you know. So that's it. Yeah. It's hard to say whether it's a positive or negative, but long ago reversal is like a big feature. I guess everybody thought they were like gonna get stuck in the bushes. Well, you know, I could honestly rationalize that a little bit, because the fact is, long ago, servos were super weak, right? And in fact, you couldn't even steer while the truck's wheels weren't moving. So I guess, I mean, yes, I remember driving like a T-Max and like hitting a bush or whatever, not being able to turn. And I'm like, damn, I gotta go turn it over, you know? But that's because the servos were so terrible that today that's really not even a factor. It's like a non-factor today, right? What do you guys think about it? Okay, so yes, it's printing right now. I don't know if I have my lights set up over here. I should have the lights set up somewhere. All right, we're gonna need Melissa to help me bring, if she's watching, can you please bring me the battery for the light? I think it's in the bathroom charging somewhere or on the table. Can you please bring me the battery for the light? And we're gonna get down to it, guys. So it looks like it's printing the head protector right now. Hopefully I didn't mess up any of the settings. We got Pitbull Air Cooled here, the first winner of the Nitro Game giveaway from this RC lot. So this is the second card that I purchased for everyone just joining us during that transaction. This is the second card, and I still have it. And I should have started printing this part first, guys. I think I messed up. It's okay, well, wait. There's a little bit of vibration now. I'm going to have to realign the view of the phone for a second here. Let me give you guys a little bit of a view of the printer as it is right now. So this is it right now. It's printing. So this is a soft TPU material. Hopefully I have the bed temperatures at a proper setting. That's kind of like what I'm actually worried about. I'm a little worried about the bed temperature settings. So on the info screen, we are at 20% printed already, and there's 53 minutes left to go. Oh yeah, Nitro and Electrics RC recently just purchased a sickening vintage Nitro as well, man. I'm happy to hear you guys are making Nitros great again in your own home countries, you know? Alright, so it's printing the head protector out of, I would say, the proper material. I'm just not really sure if my bed settings are correct, but we will see. I think I'm printing a little too high in the temperatures, to be honest with you. But at this point, I don't think I could really edit that. Let it just print. All right, everybody. So now we're going to wait for this a little while, and we're going to start going to the Savage. What's up there, David VIP Auto? I was just texting him about head protectors. Well, the Nitro Game crew that I know are going to get a couple of these first ones, as long as they're good. You know, if they're not good, then, you know, I don't want them to, like, flip their RCs and be worried, you know. But sickening, Nitro Gang, David VIP Auto, been a member for 15 months. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to continue with the Savage, everybody. Because I actually have, like, some work to do on this. This is, like, not joking around. All right, so let me show you under the body. So this one, before I got it, it was heavily abused. I definitely rescued it from like a Nitro serial killer. This is the older Savage 25 style chassis. Could have been an SS as well, because we do have a 3-speed trans in here. Now, sometimes when you look at the transmission, the spur gear, and you see a thin spur like that, that is how you know you usually have a 3-speed trans. I have never come across one of these with a thin spur gear that isn't a 3-speed. This particular one is for sure a 3-speed, and it's also a reverse model. We still need the air filter foam. Engine is fine. It's a Savage 25 engine. So we're going to continue. So RC Adventures Ghost, was this the one with the smashed front end? Yes. All right, let me adjust some of the lighting here, everybody. There's a lot of shaking going on. So let me show you again the printer. It's printing the head protector right now. So it's going to take a while. We got about 40 minutes left. Damn it, the Savage is about to fall off the table. I'm holding it with one hand right now. I'm doing Savage yoga right now. It's a Savage yoga, bro. Oh, Pitbull Air Cooled, bro. Thank you for that channel donation. I appreciate that. Anyways, we're going to get down to business, everybody. I wish I had that engine stand, but I think I forgot my engine stand outside. Unbelievable. All right. So let me show you what is going on. we got a problem with the entire front end. So, you know, the prior owner, as what most people did long ago, put on the world's worst aluminum parts into G. Now, I tried to bend this back as much as I could. You could tell I'm also missing the front bumper support on this model. You guys see that? We are bumper support free. So I could have bought it. In fact, I probably will wind up buying. Oh, we got David Sinclair. I just saw he watched like 18 of my videos in a row. Welcome to, I think this might be your first stream, so I appreciate you being here. Right? I'm not really a big proponent of aluminum parts, everybody, because you could see when they bend, you know, they basically crack. You see that? Sickening. The guy tried to kill it. So we're going to disassemble all of this like right now during the stream, and when this part is finished printing, I will attempt to load another file. What do you guys think? Do we got some interesting conversation topics so far? Are you happy you came to this Nitro Gang live? Did I not come prepared? Come on, just tell me right now. Did I come prepared? I think I came prepared. I think I did. Sickening. So we got, what, like 30 minutes left, okay? All right. This is a pretty nice Savage. If things go well, I will attempt to go fire this up outside today. We don't want anyone to say, this guy don't run his nitros. I run them all. Stop it. Okay, we got Jose Velasquez here on the stream. Special thanks to you, man, for being here. And the recent contribution of HPIs to the channel. But they have not yet been revealed. They will be revealed in the near future. So, yeah, we got to start like taking this thing apart, to be honest with you. Right? If you guys want, I can demonstrate the 3-speed trans function. Do you guys want to see the way it works or no? I mean, I can demonstrate it. You want to see it demonstrated or no? So we have the 3-speed shift linkage right here. By the way, if you're ever looking at these Savages and you're like, why is there a third servo? You know you got lucky with the reverse. Now, in my experience, I have never come across a busted reverse module on these trucks. These are not like the Savage. These are not like the Revo reverse systems. They're completely unique. So this, you know, these modules are like, I think eBay has them for like $150 or something like that. They're not cheap at all, right? Let's see where we're at over here. That is where we're at. Here's a light. So that's what it looks like. Jose Juan, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? I don't know how to say print in Spanish, but I could say yo estoy haciendo este cosa. I think that means I am making this part, or I am doing this part. It's probably something like that. Okay, so it's printing. This is like a transparent blue. This is not a spur, guys. This is Terra Curry. This is actually a head protector. I was honestly so excited. I couldn't wait to print it. Right? All right. Gas 155, man. How you doing? Happy to see you here. Longtime channel friend and viewer. All right. Let me show you guys the underside of this chassis. It's actually quite rare. Most people, you know, obviously if you love Savages, you would know this already. But yes, reverse module right there. It kind of is that lever. Okay. So if these parts turn out to be okay, I will make a couple of them and I will send them out to the channel members. Okay, that's what's gonna go down. Brandon Matthews, what's up? Vintage Nitro World goes, yes, rare 3-speed is super cool, but don't forget this is also reverse. This is beyond rare and cool. So in my experience back in the day, if people wound up getting the 3-speed, they actually wound up also getting the reverse at the same time. It was like a common thing. If you wanted a top-of-the-line Savage, you got the top-of-the-line parts from HPI. You know, they were sickening. They were very good. This reverse is actually quite functional. So let me see. I could put it on. Let me find my radio. Okay, I found the radio. You guys want to see the reverse linkage? Just let me know. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. But you got to convince me. All right? All right, let me go back to this view here for a second. So if you guys want to see the reverse linkage module, I could show it to you. But understand, I got like computers and stuff all over the table. I can't easily just move things. I'm gonna be super tired. All right. So let's I think I gotta wait until this print is done. It's got like 19 minutes left, guys. I don't think I could do anything until I'm honestly done, because like the table is shaking. All right, let me see what you guys are saying, and then I will continue to the 3D printer and Savage repairs action. All right. Lotus 420 goes, is the front skid plate bent? Yes. So this whole front skid plate is in the completely wrong position. If you notice, I'm also missing the front bumper supports over there. There's only one. It's really the world's worst front end on the Savage. The guy I got it from, in 2 words, sent it. He literally sent it. Oh, thank you for that, bro. Nitro and Electric RCs to make more head protectors. I'll try, man. Actually, we all need head protectors, you know? So, let me see. I should have printed this at a lower speed. I'm still experimenting with the temperatures on this. So, thank you for that, Nitro RCs and Electric, formerly known as Carlo. We got Diesel here. Yo, Diesel. Are you Diesel from wrestling? Are you, what's Diesel's name? Forgot his name. Anyways, let's continue. Nitro World or Nitro Vintage Nitro World goes, do the head protectors clip on? I don't know, man. So these are files like I've located, right, through secret passageways under like New York City, and we're gonna see what it's like. Now let's continue with the Savage, because I have these parts. So a while back, friend of mine, you guys might have seen him on the channel, Brian Schumann, he'll probably watch this later. He wound up sending me a couple of like spare Savage parts he had, and he sent me this skid plate. I'm pretty sure this is the correct skid plate, but this part was included with the Savage. This is the bottom aluminum skid plate. This is the reinforcing part basically to the skid plate, so it would go like this, right? So the Savage skid plate is actually quite tough, because it's not just the plastic skid plate, it's also the pretty thick aluminum reinforcing part, right? So it's actually no joke. So honestly, like when people upgrade to like aluminum skid plates like this, I kind of just like it's not a really good idea, because actually this is weaker than the original skid plate design that is meant to be like soft. Okay, it's meant to be soft. So anyways, let me just adjust the camera like a little bit. Oh, we got Lucas Stolka, bro. How you doing? Special thanks to you for resubscribing to the channel membership. Thank you, man. So, I just have to adjust some of the camera settings, because like it's super annoying when you look at it. You guys want another quick look at the print while I talk to people? Yeah, that's fine. So far this is where we're at. I mean, it's coming along. Okay. Mason's RC, what's going on? Mason's RC goes, I am doing an awesome vintage Nitro project. It's a T-Max 2.5 from 03, and I'm converting it to a 3.3 model. Totally sickening. That's exciting, man. You're telling me you're making a T-Max great again. So you're going to wind up with a short chassis 3.3, right? Those are actually kind of fun, man. A2RC goes, are there 8-shock versions of the Savage? So this one was the 8-shock version, but to be honestly, man, the best conversion you could do with these is to go with the Savage X 4.6 shocks. They're way better. Okay, so let me set up the camera a little bit better. Basically have to use like a different stand. It's real annoying, guys. This is the only way I can isolate the vibrations. All right, you let me know how the quality is right now. And if you notice, it's printing and we are vibration free. Okay, and I'm wearing a shirt with like a muscle car on it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Okay, I have to do laundry. All right, now let's all continue, everybody. I'm gonna remove my very expensive gold MacBook from the table. And we're gonna start taking parts off this Savage. So basically, like I said, I need to remove this entire front end, and you guys will see I'm missing a part. I'll probably load a part on this printer. This print has 7 minutes left. So I might actually try it as a head protector on the Savage, you know, it might be a little bit okay. So, as it's printing, well, I'll just, you know, remove things right here. Because as I said, we're missing like skid plate parts over here. And this is bent, it's not correct. The geometry is all off. You don't want to have a Savage like that. It's pretty not fun. 5 minutes left on the print. So that will give you like a good understanding of how long even like a tiny part like a head protector would take. Alright guys, let me just make sure I see your comments right here. Alright, we got Nitro Addiction here, how are you? So right now just doing the finishing touches on the head protector. 4 minutes left. Grizzly RC, what's up, man? Alright. Oh. Damn, I should have brought my drill. Oh, it's right in front of me. Alright, we're going to break the drill out, everybody. We're going to break the drill out. For now, just take a look at the print right now. I mean, it looks pretty okay. This is going to come down to if I use the right temperature setting. By the way, there is a sale on the Low C Hammer Ray for you, the Giant Electric. I did buy one. I was going to unbox it today during a video, but I decided to make a Nitro great again. I'm not going to unbox that one on video right now, but they are on a massive sale. There's a link to it. There's only a couple in stock, the green color body ones, right? So if you want to get it, it's like legit the first link. All right. So I'll undo some of these screws while it's printing, so we'll see. It's basically doing the finishing job right now. 3 minutes left. Yeah, the problem here is I see the problem. Okay, we got a turnbuckle. Gotta remember where the machine screws are and where they're not. Alright. We also have mismatching screws. Sickening. Sickening mismatch of screws over here. So here, we might have to take the wheel off to get this. Alright, we got that one. There's a couple in the front there. These two, I don't think I'm going to remove yet. I'll remove them in a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's see. It looks like it's doing the finishing on it. The lid itself, the cap is being made. The lid, rather. You guys want to see what it looks like in the final product, I could show you. Before we work with the Savage. Chris B wants to know, would a Savage 5.9 engine fit in a 21? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The K5.9 is just like a big block engine. It's the same exact specifications, you know. Alright, so now Let me just do some stuff on this part, on the bumper part, and I'll move it around. Man, it's a little tough for me to actually record this and do this while, okay, so it just turned off, that's it. It's going back to home position. It's time to take it off. Let me let it cool a little bit. All right, guys. Before I take off the Savage stuff, you want me to take this head protector off, huh? Go ahead, tell me. You want me to take it off? Or what? I'll do it. Alright, so this printer has, it's basically similar. It's a magnetic bed. So you take the bed off like that. Let me let it cool for a minute. Okay. Let me let it cool because it's really, really hot. I don't want this TPU to melt. But obviously, if it printed at like 230 Celsius, it's not going to melt from a 75-degree bed, you know? Alright, so final product. There it is, head protector. We got to clean it up a little bit. This is my first time printing this material, so, you know, don't hate on it. Well, let's see what happens. Alright, Dan Y says let it cool. Okay, we're going to let it cool a little bit. So we'll let it cool. We'll put this on the Savage and let it chill for a little bit. I have another file ready to go. This is what the extrusion looks like when it's not you know, put onto anything in the bed. All right, it's pretty okay now. Let me let it cool a little bit. We got close to 100 viewers here, guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do me a favor, do it. You know, if you can't support the channel in any way, that would at least be the beginning. Well, let me see. We've got question. Yarny Lamas. Good question. He goes, my GT3B does not reverse. Can you help? So when you say reverse, you mean like for your electric RC, or you mean like your servo doesn't have a reverse, like you're in the wrong position? So tell us what your actual problem is, Yarny Lamas. People could see it here in the chat. Okay, Gas 155. I'm letting it cool, so I'm just taking a minute to answer your questions, okay? Gas 155 says, yo, Hybrid, what causes a leak around the glow plug and how to stop it from leaking or bubbling? So basically, you probably have a bad glow plug gasket. It's not called the gasket. It's called the glow plug washer. Your glow plug washer is probably bad. I would recommend you remove it, maybe flip it around and seal it again, right? But usually, it's pretty common for those glow plug washers to kind of go bad if you OD'd on it. You probably have a bad glow plug seal. Okay, let's take off the head protector. I mean, I'm gonna have to clean some of this up, but like it doesn't matter. This is just the inside. Oh, this material is like kind of soft. I might not be able to peel it off that easily. What do you guys think? Do it or do it really fast? All right. Oh man, this stuff is stuck. Normally with the plastic, like the non-flexible plastic, you would just bend the print bed and it will pop off. This does not pop off easily. So I'm gonna have to go around the base. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna have to peel it like this, like with my finger around the base. This is like what it prints on. So let me do this a little bit here. Holy moly, this is tiring. This is some tiring stuff going on. Well, at least we got a good topic for Nitro Gang Live, huh? So this is just the base. I think I could have even printed it at a lower temperature, to be honest with you. Okay, we're gonna have to stick like some kind of wedge in there. Who got big ass nails? I only got one big nail. Oh, here we go, guys. It's peeling. All right, everybody. I mean, that looks like a sickening head protector to me. Check that out, everybody. I'm gonna clean it up right now too. It's pretty nice, right? Let me get this print bed back in. Oh man. All right. sickening. Let me clean up the edges a little bit, and we'll see if it actually sticks to anything. Got over 100 sickening viewers. We just made a head protector. I mean, material seems solid, but you gotta like clean this up. On like the cheap plastic, it just falls off because it basically prints a layer of nothing, so it sticks to the bed, you know. We're gonna have to like use scissors, I think, on this one. I can't take this off. I think I printed at too high of a temperature. All right, we need like a hobby knife. Okay, let me get a hobby knife, and we'll take a look at it like in some detail. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a good view on it. So here is the final product. It looks pretty normal, but this is really my first time printing with this kind of filament. It's a little on the soft side, which is what you want for a head protector. Let me see if I could take this. So this upper layer is just junk, basically. You're supposed to always peel this off. I don't know if I could peel this off that easily. I should probably start another print, right? Of like the parts I actually need, because I haven't done anything. All right, here we go. So I think next time I'm going to print at a slightly lower temperature. Yeah, I think I overprinted at a high temp. Enjoy your lunch, bro. Nitro and Electrics RC. I'm going to have to clean this up later, okay? But I think we could test the head. I printed at a too high of a temperature, I think. And now we got like this weird stuff going on. Because the actual filament should be real smooth. I guess I can cut it off like that. A little bit. But really it should have been probably at a lower temperature. I think I exaggerated it because I didn't think my printer was capable of printing it. But it seems like it basically is. All right, let me... Yeah, I see. Yeah, the bed was probably too hot. I was at like 230. So like the first sacrificial layer basically just stuck on too much. Well, it's all right. This is not really, you know, we're going to test it out later. So I could print another one overnight, you know. Who said I have to go to sleep? All right, whatever. We're just going to keep it like this. It doesn't look the best on this side. This is the top part. This is the other side, right? So the normal part looks pretty good. So let's do this. We're going to get a big block engine and we're going to stick it on. You guys good with that? So these are actually for like a certain print. I don't know if they fit every engine. Let me go get a proper engine. All right, I'm back. I'm back, everyone. I got like a junk XTM engine I had. It was basically a junk parts engine. So I'm not sure. So the file I printed this from, it didn't specify which exact cooling head it was. I figured it was universal. So let's see, you know. So it goes around here. This might be too big of a head. I just checked. It's too large for the Savage. Yeah, this head is too like convex on top. We need some other engine. It's too convex. Anybody can think of an engine to try this on that I haven't tried? Well, you don't know what I've tried, but like, let me tell you, I've tried. Let me see. Let me go get an axial engine. All right, here we go. Forget axial, we got LRP. Let's see what happens. All right. So what do you guys think is going to happen? You think it'll work? Let's see. Seems to be a good fit. Let me slide it around. All right, man. I think it's solid. It is solid right there, guys. It is super solid. What's up, Cody Adams? How you doing? Yeah, this thing is actually solid. So this must be the head, the protector for the LRPs. David VIPR goes zip tie it. You know, also not a bad idea. It looks honestly, I cannot easily move it. Well, it popped off there a little bit. But yeah, probably with a zip tie it'll be really good. Let me see. Yeah, this looks to be in the file incorrectly described. This appears to have been an LRP head. Look at that. So yeah, I messed up this front part. It's supposed to be, first of all, I'm using like a transparent filament. So it's really not. Hoser one goes, do you think it will melt? I don't think so. Because like, let's face it. This is a really high melting point. I think if you hit 600 degrees Fahrenheit, then it'll melt, right? Because I was printing at 230C. 230C, you know, it'll melt. I mean, this filament will melt at like 200C. But that's like over 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It's never going to get to that level. So honestly, I think I'm going to leave it here. I think we got ourselves a little success. What do you guys think? It looks honestly kind of original too. It looks kind of good, in my opinion. What do you guys think? This is the HPI Pulse 4.6, by the way. Dan Y goes, do I think if the edge is bigger, will it cover the fin completely? So I can redesign this. You know, I'm printing like the most standard generic file that like was free. You know, once I start designing my own software, I'll do a better job. Right? But yeah, it looks pretty good. But like the file said this was a Force 32 engine. I have a Force 28. Am I incorrect? Is the Force 32 bigger cooling head than the Force 28? This appears to be an LRP one. Not even designed for the right engine. But whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, everybody. Let's dig into the Savage. And because I actually need to print some parts, right? I don't have all the parts. It sucks when you don't have all the parts. You need all the parts. All right, so, you know, pretty much, I guess one success. What do you guys think? You think this is a success or what? I mean, it's you know, it was free, so whatever. I wouldn't say a 100% success, but... So also, you know, I bought like the world's cheapest filament. That's like also a thing. All right, back to Savage Gang. Right, guys, if you haven't given this video a like yet, please do. I don't think there's anyone else out there 3D printing parts for Nitros during their live stream. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one right now, you know, but that's fine. That is what it is. Let's continue. So in case you're wondering about spur gears, check out my spur gear. Sickening. 3D printed this for a Revo. It's gonna go down. All right. Got to remove the whole front end now. So let's get down to business on this Revo. I mean, Savage. Correction, Savage. Yes, this is a metal 3-speed, by the way. So I know I'm definitely missing a couple parts. What's up there, MPTRC? How you doing? Let me see. Sorry if I'm not responding to some of your comments here, guys. I am only one individual with at least 12 haters, you know? But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So we got this. We got to remove this Integy front bumper trash. Yeah, MPTRC wants to know how this will hold up in the heat. You know, I'll do a little test drive with that, like a better printed one. Not that one. That one's like my first test trial one. We'll see. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Whatever, you know. We'll have to buy one, but I'm pretty sure we can get it to work. That's just like my first dry run. So I'm not too worried about it. I would say that 3D print was more successful than Trump's legal defense, which is why his lawyer couldn't even defend him in like the world's most basic fraud case. I think Trump's entire defense was everybody does it. The banks love me. They love my cash. Everybody does it. It's not a very good defense, man. I don't know what kind of law team he had, honestly. See what else. Okay, so we got this part over here holding it. This part's not holding it. What else is holding this bumper on? Oh, yeah, there's another screw. Here we go. There's another screw right there. So after I remove this, we'll take a look at the part I'm missing. And I will, so yeah, there are two more in the back, but these two are connected to a bulkhead support. So that bulkhead support, we're not using that, you know, we're not taking those screws out right now. Those are just bulkhead supports. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, my bulkhead support is also broken, as you could see. It like disintegrated in half right here when I took it off. Sickening. RCA&E, how you doing? Oh, you got a cat? Congratulations. It's all about the cat gang. Yeah, these like components, these aluminum parts are quite junky. They break, they look bad. You know, people never really think. I guess if you're having a shelf queen and you like the look of anodized parts, it's pretty good. But, you know, the first crack, the first bend, it's junk. Now, it is reinforced on the inside. I could see it's a much thicker aluminum here in the center where, you know, basically the bottom of the diff would be. But like the front part over here, it's nothing there in the front. Obviously, it cracked at the most obvious place that you would ever think it would crack, which is the weak spot, right? That's basically where it cracked. It's quite terrible, actually. Where did that part fall that I needed? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna, unfortunately, I don't have one of these right now. I'm gonna have to buy it. I couldn't find a 3D printed part for it. So, here's a look at this particular Savage, everybody. In case you've never seen it up close, and the 3-speed trans with the reverse module. So as I promised, do you guys want to see the reverse module working? If you want to see it working, let me know here in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. So, working. All right, here we go. So observe the linkage. There's the reverse linkage. It's actually a very symmetrically correct part. Una Fantasma, bro, how you doing? And Edward Uhen wants to know if the reverse works. It works, guys. It's a worker. It's gonna file tax returns. It works so much, right? All right, that's enough. So it does work. I've actually tested it already. Not like right now, but I have tested it. It's pretty good. All right, so the problem is, here are the parts I do have. I'm going to show you what the problem is, guys. Here are the parts I have. The parts I don't have, I'm going to try to print right now. Hopefully that actually works, but I'll have to see if it does work. So the bumper would go like that. The skid plate, unfortunately, the bulkhead support is broken. So I think I'm going to have to just use what's here and remove this later during another part of the video. But let me see if this is actually the correct part. I'll just like stick it on for now. Because who knows. But basically all of these skid plates from this generation are the same. Yeah, it's fine. It's the correct skid plate. Yeah, it's for sure the correct skid plate. But I'm missing the front bumper support, as you saw. And this part over here I'm missing. It's a pretty important part. So what I'll do, I'll assemble this in a little bit. We got to print the bumper support. So basically this part right there, that will go over here. We all in agreement with this or no? I don't think we're in agreement. Oh my God, it's 9:30 already. How you doing there, Rusty Clamp? Special thanks to you guys for being here. So what I'm going to do now, I could either do this on video or not do this on video. You guys let me know what you prefer. You know, I'm not trying to just waste your time here with pointless live streams for like, just to do it. That's not the goal here. The goal is to actually work, get stuff done, and show to people what I'm doing. All right, that's basically the goal. So I would need to do a filament change, to be honest with you, right now if I'm going to do that. So I would have to print it in this filament. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. So I would have to do a filament change. Can't do that. So I'm gonna have to extrude some excess filament right now. What? Just message me on Facebook. I gotta wait for it to extrude a little bit because I can't take this filament out. I have to wait for it to come out. So give me a minute here, guys. It's gonna heat up to about 240 C. He's okay. Yeah. All right. We got the filament out. All right, it needs like about a minute, and it'll start extruding the old filament that's in there for now. Overvolt everything wants to know what kind of filament the blue one was. That was PLA, which is like a very soft filament. So if you see some of the support structures I printed in PLA, it is very, very flexible, right? This is the support structure from the blue PLA. Very, very soft and resilient. Just like Trump's pocketbook. So I have to wait a little while. We'll confirm, and it'll do like a little extrusion. You guys could see right there, it's gonna extrude like a layer of trash filament. All right, that's it. So it extruded some that we can basically just move out because it was part of the old filament, like basically just junk, right? All right, I'm ready to print the new file. I hope I saved it correctly. So it should be called, let me see if I remember if I saved it correctly. All right, I'm going to load it and print it. Let's see, we'll go to back, print. So I don't know which one it is actually, to be honest with you. No, it's HPI Savage. HPI Savage bumper support. So I'll print the HPI Savage bumper support, everybody. We'll go to confirm. Let's see. So it's gonna start heating the bed again. All right, so it's going to start heating the bed again. Now the bed's heating up a little bit. Yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't start to heat the bed until like the nozzle goes to a lower temperature. It's a weird setup. I don't know why I can't do both. It definitely isn't a power issue. So the nozzle is losing some temps right now, and now the bottom is gonna, I think, start heating. Yeah, 28. It's gonna start heating this position right there. Let me zoom in for you if you guys want to see. It's gonna start heating the bed. So I think what we'll do, we'll go to a lower bed temp. We don't need 70 C anymore. Just need like 65. Let's go to print speed. I'm gonna lower the print speed to 80. The reason is I want very good accuracy. So I lower the print speed. It's going to heat up the bed. Rusty Clamp, how are you, man? I mean, I don't know what you mean by not talk to first timers. I talk to everybody. You know, when I see the messages, there's like a lot of people here. But Rusty Clamp, how are you, man? No hard feelings there. I see you said you watch audits and crime watchers, and this popped up. Well, I mean, I'm not a crime watcher or like a First Amendment auditor. I'm just a person that tries to repair vintage Nitro remote control cars, you know. But you know, you're welcome to stay. All right, let's flip this around a little bit because it's going to take a little bit of time and just talk about what's going down. Rusty Clam, bro, you're welcome, man. You know, everyone's always welcome here. You know, sometimes it takes me a little while. There's like a delay in the chat and the actual visual. So you know, I'm basically like a one guy person here. You know, but it's all right. Everyone on this channel is friendly. They're ethical. They're polite. And if they're not, well, you know, they usually wind up going to like less ethical channels, which is their option. You know, I don't kick nobody out really, other than like one individual. They deserved it. All right, we got a question from Pitbull Air Cooled. He goes, Hybrid has printed spur gears. Oh, that's a comment. Yes. So I've printed 2 spur gears. I have them here for your review. Here they are. One's a HPI Nitro RS4 spur, and one is a Traxxas Revo. Now, obviously, I have to develop, you know, the obvious proper filament type to use. This is just like PLA. PLA is the cheapest type of filament there is, and it happens to be the easiest to print as well. All right, so it's heating up the bed now. I mean the nozzle. Yeah. All right. It's almost there. It's almost there, everybody. All right, Friday Night Nitro, guys. I want to say special thanks to you all for being here. If you haven't given this a thumbs up yet, it's probably the least you can do if you can. If you can't, I understand. You know, no hard feelings. But if we see each other in a boxing ring, I could do 3 rounds. All right, so just so you know. All right, but that's just a joke. Anyway, while it's heating up, probably a good opportunity to discuss pointless aluminum upgrades. This is one of them. Super pointless. In fact, you know what, honestly, aluminum skid plates are not bad, but the thing is, the Savage already has an aluminum reinforcing plate on the bottom. So, like, I remember back when the aluminum skid plates first started coming out, really, well, they've always been out. But technically, they were replacing plastic-only pieces. So it totally made sense. Now, I just don't think it makes sense to replace a nice, flexible Savage skid plate with an aluminum reinforcing part with something that is like junk from Integy. You know? But hey, that was a prior owner. That wasn't me. And that's what it is. You know, that's why it's a used Savage, and I have it. All right, so the printer is starting right now. Let's see what it's doing. The first thing it does is actually pretty boring. It just lays down like a layer of filament just to get it out. Right now it's doing a leveling test. It's going to lay down a layer of you know, pretty much it's going to extrude some filament to make sure when the part for the base comes out, it's good and hot and properly, you know, no air bubbles, nothing like that. So the very first layer is super important. Now I haven't oh man, there's like a print issue right there. You see right there? Let me see if if it goes inside, it'll be okay, but if not, it might have to get canceled. So when you swap filament, just like how I did, you're pretty much asking for trouble. No, it looks okay. It looks okay. Because what happens is you want that layer of filament to lay down evenly. If there's anything like different temperatures or like water, you know, moisture on the filament, anything little minor elements like that, it's gonna destroy your print. No, but mine looks okay because it's going outside. I mean inside rather. There's no damage on the inside. Yeah, it's gonna. The first parts are like base layers anyway. Alright, so this is basically the part I need. I can't really assemble the Savage without this part. What's going on there? C. Hardison, how you doing? So, man, I would love to print you the part you need. I don't need no money, but unfortunately, those parts just don't exist. I would have to design it, you know? Not every part... Let me go back to me for now. Not every part is like everyone thinks they're going to get a 3D printer and they can print like anything. But the fact is, you're super limited to the parts that are already available as like shareware type files. And receiver battery boxes for a Hellfire is just not something I've seen. If I come across it, I will print it and just send it to you. Okay? I don't need no money, bro. Don't worry. Filament's cheap. It just takes like 4 hours. Otherwise, it's okay. You know. Oh, we got Timothy Cunningham here in the stream. Thank you, man, for showing up and rejoining the channel membership. I appreciate it. To bring you up to speed, we are 3D printing a part that I need to repair an old Savage that I had. And the one in the thumbnail actually is a rare 3-speed model. Could have been the special edition. And it has the reverse module. So it's actually, it's a fairly rare model. Oh, we got Mark Messenger. How you doing, man? Happy to see you here. I know you got a early night tonight, rather, or early night. I got a late night over here with 3-hour printing. Oh, it's 4 hours left. Oh, that's nice. Kidding. 4 hours doesn't mean 4 hours. It means like 2. Special thanks to Lotus420 here, who just put a link to my second channel that I'm trying to build. So if you guys click on the Lotus420 channel, please give it a subscription. There are some videos there that haven't really been released, but for now, most of it is kind of like the best of the older videos. But eventually, the streams will go on to the Nitro Gang channel. All right, everybody. So just do that. So it's printing. Let me do a little work on this Savage. While it's doing it, I have to replace this front bulkhead. Too bad I don't think I have this original bulkhead. It's broken in 2 pieces. All right. Right, everybody. So for now, let me just give you an update. Here, it's what it's doing. It's not that exciting. Right. So let's it's not printing the important part yet. It's currently just printing the support. That first layer is what everything is built upon. So, you know, the ability of this filament to stick to the bed is of utmost priority. Utmost priority. More important than Trump paying, I think, his entire bond if he wants to appeal, right? I think Trump is under the impression that in New York you could just appeal like any case and not have to pay the fine, but you actually have to have the money with interest deposited in escrow to appeal, to even have the right to appeal. So he is sickening. I mean, he could have just not had fraud, you know? Why'd he do it? Anyways, let's continue. All right, so we're gonna have to assemble this part. Let me flip the camera a little. So far it's still laying down the base layer. Different kind of Heyoka goes. Am I ever leaving Zoo York? Probably not, man. Probably not. Probably not. I would like to go to like Texas though. You know, hang out Texas Hill and Woogie Nitro and stuff. All right, let's start disassembling these parts because I'm hoping that I could at least print something and put it back together. Yeah, the algebra goes into G-aluminums for show, exactly. I don't even like to show them, to be honest with you, but I get, you know, they are. Too bad this part is busted, but there's nothing I could do about it. By the way, guys, this weekend I am picking up a very significantly interesting Nitro. Very significantly interesting. It's one of the rarest HPI branded, in partnership rather, engines ever made. Anybody want to take a guess what it is? What's up there, artificial dopamine? Every time I hear you use a name, I think of lifting some weights. But then I look at my bench press and I got no space on it anymore. Damn shame that my support here is broken, the bulkhead support. C. Hardison, bro, I see your comment. Ryan Lutz coming to Trains and Lanes. We will be there. Melissa, myself, probably Dan, probably David VAP Auto, probably Tara Curry, probably Hellfire 08. We're going to show up. It's a damn shame. I have to like salvage some parts over here. I don't have that part right now. It's all right. I'll have to like redo it. Nothing I can do about that. As long as it's like in a position here. Technically, this part, as long as it's positioned in this manner, it really doesn't matter, I think. It's not going to be the best, you know, but what can I do? Whatever. We'll just stick this in. Eventually, I'll get a replacement. All right, guys, so here it is. It's printing. So we're printing the bumper support right now. Got about 2 hours left. So it's printing the support structure at this point. That's all that is. It's basically just support structure. You know what I should do? I should lower the print speed, I think. Although it's pretty good. I think I'm going to lower the print speed. All right, the bed is moving a little bit slower now. I don't want it to move like too crazy. All right, everybody. I mean, I have to finish this part. I can't really put back together anything until it's done. Well, I guess I could. Because technically I don't need to screw the skid plate into it, you know? I think I could assemble this though, for now. I think I could assemble it. The skid plate in the front, I could just move it a little bit, make it loose later. chassis is like half bent also. All right, it's in. The skid plate is in. Let me just screw it in a little bit. Let me just screw in some of these screws so they don't fall out. Oh, I got that part in there, the little broken one. That's important. Okay. We'll do the steering turnbuckle. I mean the steering linkage. Alright guys, let me adjust the light a little bit here. It's not vibrating too much for us. And I'll just continue working on assembling parts of the skid plate. Big screw. I'm just making sure the screws are correct. These don't seem like the correct parts. So I'm not screwing them in too much because I'm probably gonna have to move the front end for the bumper supports. All right, everybody. Should we discontinue this stream right now or what? How you doing there, SB? Just for you, man, because you're a sickening great person and channel member, I'll try to do a little while longer, you know? I don't really get the kicks out of doing streams that never end, like some individuals. You talk, you entertain, you fix, you repair, you move on, okay? So, but for you, man, and some of the other people still here, I'll continue. I'm still printing over here. What's up, Pandaphobia? Alright, steering is good. Alright, the rest of it I'm going to leave it how it is. I'm waiting for the bumper support. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm missing the bumper support on this part. So, you can tell I have one. I need to print one. Yeah, this one has the highly upgraded metal disc brakes. Good observation there, bro. Good observation. I don't think anybody would have seen that. It also has a slightly bent chassis, but that's fine. All right, everybody. I'm not going to be here long, just a little bit longer. Melissa and I have to go get food to eat. We are hungry. Still printing basically mostly supports right now. All right, everybody, I think that's going to do it for tonight. You all have a good night. I'm not going to keep doing this forever. Enough is enough. And I'm going to repair this Savage. I will fire it up probably tomorrow. And I'll print some more things, okay? So thank you all for being here. See you guys in the future.